Deer are naturally quiet, but some of them have specific alarm calls, calls between mother and young, and male calls during the gutter, and some have female calls when searching for a mate or giving birth. Deer are usually found in or near forest or scrub or woodland and often feed on grassland near to cover. Some kinds are satisfied to live in open areas of moorland or healthy. Deer are very versatile and may be seen in rural or urban conditions or other places where there is cover and a food source. They can have marked tendencies for various habitats according to deer kind, habitat type, the time of year, or weather conditions. Deer may form groups or act in a more isolated manner according to their kind, age, and sex. Lone deer tend to be sectional, especially the males. Folding animals are more willing to form groups, and members of a group may often be nearly connected. Groups of deer tend to be hefted to an area in which they prefer to live. This tendency is strongest in jurisdictional deer and females of the grouping kinds. The grouping deer may have core areas sometimes several miles away, using these at assorted times of year but infrequently being seen on the intervening land. Deer are somewhat shy animals, which may give the impression that there are fewer around than there truly are. They are alert to trouble and will react quickly, normally by running away or seeking cover, but occasionally lying up in or running into wide open areas where they can evaluate threats. Deer have grown up as prey animals and prefer to spend their time in cover or where they feel secure. Deer graze and browse, that is, taking ground-level plants, as well as food from higher trees and shrubbery plants. Each kind of deer has its tendencies, which may vary according to home ground. Some are mainly picky in their feeding patterns. Feeding deer can come into dispute with other deer. In some cases, erosion of the deer to sensitive home grounds, crops and even gardens can be serious. Deer of both sexes can be incredibly aggressive to each other. This aggression is usually attached to level within the group or competition for food, space, and breeding level. Deer kinds such as red deer maintain a more or less unbent hierarchy where each animal knows its place above and below the next. The typical reaction to other animals is to run, if possible to cover, although cornered deer, males in the trench, or females with young can be very serious if threatened.